Hello and welcome to another World of Warships replay. So today I'm going to show you yet another Tirpitz video. In this replay I will go quite aggressive on Ocean, which is a playstyle I like to do, so it's also quite fun to show. Ocean, not everyone's favorite map, especially not mine, because it's incredibly annoying. It's very uncreative, to be honest, but well, in a ship game, not having an ocean map is also maybe a bit stupid, so I guess Wargaming has a point in having the map in the game. Replay bugs, you got to like them. So, there's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about. First, I made a new intro, and I made an intro, and I would like your feedback about that. So, if you do, please write in the comments. I'm not a hero in making introductions to videos. I'm like not a hero in editing at all. So if you have some tips to help me make a new one, it would be much appreciated. I think I wanted to say something else, but nah. I guess I will come back to it later. So I've done already a couple of Tirpitz videos on my channel. And yeah, the Tirpitz is just a very good ship. I also get quite a lot of good replays with it, because it's just, no, it's a battleship. I'm a battleship driver, and it's like a natural synergy. Tirpitz is also quite fast, which is a bit weird for a battleship. Like I can keep up with my Atago. Unless you ram into a Chapayev right in front of you. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to ask you was if you have interesting replays, like epic moments, funny moments, or just what the fuck moments. Please send them to my email address so I can make other funtages with them like I did in my last video. A couple of people told me that I probably did not have enough or good enough replays to really make a very good video. But the thing is, it's kind of difficult to come across good replays when almost no one sends them in, so I most of the time have to use my own. On the subject of my funtage, I will also make the next one shorter, because that was another complaint I got. Which I understand, because 12 minutes is a very long time. A part I cannot help you on is that it's the music choice. I'm basically scared to death for copyright claims. Like, I literally couldn't sleep the day after I uploaded the video because I was so scared of getting copyright claimed. But wasn't that bad, only the last song got me a copyright strike, but it wasn't really a strike because it's just monetizing the video in my name. So if you're wondering why I'm getting ads, it's not because I'm greedy, it's because the opening of Space Battleship Yamato is monetizing it. I invaded that guy's citadel. Amagi, not that well armored, is a battle cruiser after all. Also its armor can bounce some things. Can sometimes be a bit derpy. Clearly getting a bit focused by the enemy destroyer, which is a Mitsuki class. So I'm basically still pressing forward. to Cap C. That enemy is running away, which I find is a bit stupid. Well, it's not really that stupid, but it's like completely not my playstyle. Since our entire team is coming in this direction. I will also try to do some editing in this video, like add a few captions maybe. With a few of these ships, doesn't take that much time, and don't really see why I wouldn't do that. Although the rendering time for the program I use is quite high. Especially because my Vintage, I rendered it for the first time and my Vintage was actually 106 gigabytes big. But that was just basically raw output. So yeah. Then the second time I rendered it was only 1.4 gig. Which is a bit better. Getting also already quite a lot of hits in. Always fun to see that. Tirpitz should be one of the more inaccurate ships in this game, but it really isn't, in my opinion. Can get very accurate salvos with this thing. Can be a bit derpy though, but so can every battleship. The game heats up a bit later on, but that's almost always the case, especially on Ocean. Well, on Ocean it can be cold for the entire battle, but it's not going to be. Because I usually do quite bad in games where the enemy is running away from me. Because I get a bit frustrated and then I make mistakes. The best way to defeat me in battle is to frustrate me. Because you don't make good decisions when you're frustrated or angry at someone. Got a very nice shot on that Tirpitz, 6000 damage for what, 2 shell hits. Enemy Saipan is dive bombing me. How do you know it's the Saipan? Because his bombs just did almost, what, 17,000 damage? Because it's a very big squad of dive bombers. Saipan is one of the better premium ships. As tier 9 planes. Hurts quite a lot, especially if good players play it. I kinda want to turn, because I don't want to chase his Amagi the entire way around the map. If you're wondering why my captain is speaking German, it's because I have an audio settings here now, this setting that enables national voices. If you didn't know yet, it's new in update 5.0.8. It's a very nice feature in my opinion. Because I was kind of waiting for this since open beta. Since closed beta, sorry. And that's the second battleship I sink this game. Enemy New Mexico, not doing a lot of damage. It's a tier 6 with only a quite small caliber gun. Against the Tirpitz is orange. Not really concerned about him. He's also quite far away for New Mexico. Sorry. And the dive bombers are back. To put it out immediately because it was double fire. Too bad I didn't get the citadel over there. They've been quite nice. Now heading for B to go and assist capture. And my last squad mate dies. It was a valiant effort, but he was kind of outnumbered. I was feeling quite bad for the game because the game before this we lost as well. Also me trying to carry the game. So I was a bit fired up. It's dangerous for me to play on weekends. Who did I hit that bad? From almost the front of a Tirpitz doing that much damage is very strong. My secondary is opening up already. Finish off the Colorado with a couple of shell hits. Checking to see if someone's in my torpedo range, but there isn't. Atlanta is now firing on me. Atlanta is one of the least favorite ships to face. It has such a high fire chance because it has so many shells it can fire at someone. Just get a bit unlucky. Like normally I over penetrate Atlantas, but in this case I didn't. Now the enemy Atago is charging me. This is very dangerous for me because I don't know if he had fired his torpedoes or not. I fire my torps in the hope he misses. In the hope he doesn't change course, which is very dangerous because there were planes flying above. He tries to turn out of my torpedoes, but just fails a little bit. Firing torpedoes in the direction I think the enemy destroyer is going to be. I turn into the destroyer. I am not going to be able to cap this point because the enemy is a bit too close. Enemy Mitsuki misjudges where I'm going to be. He completely misses the torpedo spread. I'm slowing down a bit now to still try to capture the point, but there's really no point in trying to do so. Because both the enemy battleship and the Hippo are having me in their sight. Because then now my team is yelling at me for not capturing the point, but I really can't do a lot about that. My eternal nemesis, the hippie. Did not turn out of those torpedoes, a bit unfortunate. Of course he gets a flooding. Guess I kinda deserved that, but the torpedo bullshit at tier 8 should have been a lot better. Hipper gets a fire just when my repair party stops. The Mitsuki died, so don't really have to make a lot of... Don't need to worry that much anymore about him. I think the Hipper killed him, which is a bit weird because I didn't really see him firing at the enemy. Firing at the enemy. Maybe a torpedo hit him. I don't know. I'm getting very low on HP. This volley could easily finish me off, but it doesn't. I end on 71 HP. It gives me kind of a... No, I need to need to slow down, because if I hit my cruiser, he team kills me. Luckily I don't, so everything is fine. Kind of scared now of retaliation of that aircraft carrier, but I think he's too preoccupied at the moment. Well, this is basically the game. It was kinda hectic in the late game of this match, which I like, because just sniping at each other is a very boring style of gameplay. Also not how the turret is supposed to be played. Its accuracy is way too bad. So yeah, just waiting for the game to end to take a look at the screenshots. I'm going to edit the screenshots in which is the first. Wow. I think I did carry this game. And it's fair to say I did got 6 kills, 2 captures, 2 assists in capture, but I basically captured them on my own. And Miss Saipan doesn't get killed, which is a bit of a shame. So screenshots, where are you? Okay. The screenshots, we have done 577,000 credits earned, 4,220 experience. This is not base experience, but it's not double either. It's just the standard multiplier. Quite a lot of free XP, Dreadnought Metal, Kraken Unleashed, and the Devastating Strike on the Tatago. 142,000 damage, not my best damage in the turrets, because I actually have a better game, damage wise and tier wise, than this. I may or may not show it, but I got like 9 citadels, and most of the citadels were on tier 10 Montanas, which is always nice. On a tier 8 citadels, tier 10 ships, always fun to see. 4 torpedo hits, also nice. 2 assists in capture, which basically helped me getting the experience I needed. Top of the team,